All right, welcome back to Hustlepedia. Tonight we're going to take a look at the successful Alonzo hard fork upgrade smart contracts being implemented into the Cardano network. They're having like a big viewing party or whatever over on YouTube. Charles Hoskinson's drinking the whiskey. He's having a good time. And I wanted to go over the stabilization of the market since the news came out in that hour that the last video we talked about as the dip was going on, that the market hit that double dip as soon as that news came out. They sold the news. Major coins like Bitcoin has recovered. It's above the trend line here. Ethereum has recovered as well. Cardano is still lacking behind where it was. Then it's still down from whenever the news hit, and that's natural. You know, it's this coin that the news was revolving around, so there was a pump to the downside there. And then XRP is recovered as well. We also have been talking about Avalanche on the channel. So the trends are looking good on all these other projects that the news wasn't surrounding. It does seem like that Cardano news did shock the market and bring it down for a massive sell-off for people selling the news in this hour right here, and we talked about it in our last video. But yeah, they roll out the new Alonzo hard fork update. It's still early days with exciting times. Full story on what to expect next, and we all know the ecosystem, the depth of the ecosystem that this project has, guys. Projects like ADAX, Sunday, Cardax, and a bunch of other Cardano ecosystem CNFT for NFTs for Cardano. So there are so many budding platforms now to look forward to their projects being unrolled, demonstrated, and much more. But the market seems to be stabilizing a little bit. Be cautious. It seems very volatile right now. But on the major profile coins, it seems like that news effect is done with. That was definitely a news drop to the bottom when people were selling the news. But just a heads up, smart contracts are live on Cardano, which was for that pump to the downside, which we discussed in our last video. I don't know whether the downtrend is done. We might go a little lower before we pump to the higher highs, but there is a bull run around the corner, guys. And as we said, you know, these are great. That double dip is a major sign for a bull market. That double dip is a major sign for bull markets. So that's the start of every bull market, are these double dips. So we will see, guys. This will be very intriguing, and it's a very, very, historic day, a landmark day for Cardano. Any ADA gang out there, absolute huge day for the community. I would say maybe the biggest day in Cardano's history, potentially. And the news was sold, but the market is surging again, and it'll be interesting to see where it goes. Keep your eyes on the charts, guys. Keep your eyes on the news and what happens when the news comes out. Because, we saw the sell-off when the news hit that the Cardano Alonzo hard fork was live, and then we've seen the recovery. So just keep your eyes on the market, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be going over a couple new projects this week, altcoin selections that we will be investing into, some small cap projects, and some other Avalanche ecosystem projects as well, along with our Cardano ecosystem, which we have been talking about all the upcoming DEX and DeFi projects under the Cardano network. We'll be getting into a lot of Avalanche projects, as I'm very bullish on Avalanche. What I loved about Avalanche during this, and it never dropped below the trend line. This is trending just like Solana, so whenever Solana was pumping, so you like to see that. And as you can see, Cardano did dip below here, barely dips below here, and it did hit that double dip, and obviously this is the more of the double dip. So we will see how it trends out, but we are definitely in the makings of a bull run, guys. XRP's looking healthy as well, never dropped below the trend line. So those look good. Harmony 1's absolutely pumping. Glad I am in on some Harmony 1. But regardless, guys, smart contracts are live. That market dump for that hour seems to be over with. It was definitely an immediate sell the news type of hour. Not as drastic as this one was the other day with the El Salvador news that affected the market, but that was basically just due to the smart contract launch right there. A lot of sell-offs for selling the news. And guys, there's a lot to look forward to for Cardano. If there's lower transaction fees, and if the speed of the Cardano smart contract platform is up to par, I mean, this is a monumental day for Cardano. So congrats, ADA gang, for getting your smart contracts on the mainnet. And yeah, I hope if you got in on that bottom of the dip, if you're a trader, nice plays. But I'm not sure where the market's going to go next, guys. It has the makings of a bull run. We could have a couple more bearish candles, but I think we're about to start seeing that uptrend. So we will see. Watch your trend lines. Set your trend lines appropriately, guys, to see if we are in that bull cycle. This is just a bullish trend line. You know, we're trying not to drop below these key levels here. As you see, we're hovering around here, which is good, because if we got down here, we're gonna go bearish. If we get down here, it would go bearish. So as long as you're hovering in these zones, we're probably about to hit that bull trend, guys. So just look out for the markets, look out for the charts. It's hard to always be right, but the charts don't lie. And if there's consistent uptrend here heading towards the bull cycle, that is something to keep your eyes on. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, I just wanted to Cardano mainnet is live, and we'll have a lot about it this week on the channel, as far as their DeFi platforms up and coming, as well as, like we said, Avalanche videos this week, as well as far as their ecosystem stuff like Avalanche and other platforms like that. So we will be back tomorrow with some more videos, guys. Watch for these recoveries on these coins. Watch for another dip. Always be smart when you're investing. I am not an investment advisor. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.